Regrets are things that many of us are experiencing, and we wish we could turn back the hands of time. But unfortunately, regrets are better avoided than experienced. So today I'll be telling you how to go through life without having any regrets as much as you can.
Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central.
Hello fellow Inspirers, welcome to Inspira Central. My name is Monica and I'm the Chief Inspirer herself. It is great to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'll be talking about how to avoid regrets. Regrets are things that many of us are experiencing, and we wish we could turn back the hands of time. But unfortunately, regrets are better avoided than experienced. So today I'll be telling you how to go through life without having any regrets as much as you can. The first way to ensure that you do not have any regrets is to know who you are and your reason for being. Know your purpose, know why you're here. Who are you? What do you like? What are the things that you don't like? What is it that you tend towards? What are your strengths? What are your shortcomings? Get to know yourself, because the more you get to know yourself, the better you will be at accomplishing those things that you're naturally endowed to do. If you know who you are, it will be easier for you to know what path to take and what paths to avoid. It will be easier for you to start keying into what you have to do, what you're meant to do, what you're born to do, so that you do not waste time doing something that is not just unproductive, but is not in line with who you are, is not in line with your personality, is not in line with your purpose and your future. So when you know who you are, the earlier you know who you are, the sooner, the faster, and the easier it would be for you to start doing what you're meant to do, and you become what you're meant to become. I have a video on this channel on how to discover your purpose. I will drop the link here in the description of this video so that you can watch that and get to know who you truly are. You get to ask yourself those pertinent questions that will help you look within yourself to know who you are and to know what is best for you and how to go after what is best for you. The next thing is, when you know what you're meant to do, when you know who you are and what you're supposed to pursue and what you want to become, then you start chasing after that. Start doing what you're meant to do. Start doing what you are aligned to do, what you have the strength to do. Start doing that today, because the earlier you do it, the more you will achieve that. And even when you make mistakes along the way, you can always bounce back. You can always learn along the way when there is time, especially when you are younger. Because as you get older, it becomes a little bit more difficult to be resilient and to bounce back. So start doing what you are meant to do now that you know what it is. Now that you have discovered your purpose, start doing that. Do not be carried away by youthful exuberance. Do not be carried away by distractions, because time is going. So start doing what you're meant to do now, because you will never get the time back and you are trying to avoid regrets. Remember that the older you get, if you do not do what you were meant to do at a young age, the more difficult it becomes to start doing it at a later age. So the earlier, the better. So start doing what you're meant to do now and start becoming who you're meant to become. One thing that many people regret as they climb the ladder of success is that they sever ties. They do not maintain their relationships with family, with friends, with close ones, because they are building a career or they are building a business, and then they forget to have a balanced life. And that is one thing that older people regret over time. So in order for you to avoid that particular regret, find a way to balance your life so that you have good family ties, good friendships, and you have a good business or a good career. So find a way to balance it so that you avoid that mistake where you are lonely even though you're successful, or you're successful but you do not have friends. So start working on your relationships on the side while you're also doing your business or working on your career or building a life for yourself. I have a video that will give you more in-depth information on how to balance your life and your goals. Click the link below. It is here in the video description. Watch it and tell me how that has helped you. Please drop a comment on that video and also drop a comment here and let's know how that video has helped you. So moving on to the next point. Another way to avoid regrets is to keep learning. Keep learning so that you don't become outdated. Keep learning so that you know what is going on. You have the latest information. And when you learn, please apply the information. Don't store it up in your head as if your head is a reservoir. Don't just store it up as if you are a library. Use the information, apply the information, and adapt it to whatever it is that you're building. Whatever it is that information is necessary for or useful for, use it to do that. Apply it. Remember that the world is going faster and faster in terms of AI, technology, and all that. So you have to always learn, always improve, always update, and stay informed. Because if you stay uninformed, if you're outdated in terms of information, you may not be relevant as time goes by. And that is another thing that you could regret. Because when you become outdated, it means that you start to lose relevance. It means that your work opportunities, job opportunities start to dwindle. It means that you may not be very, very useful in the business world because you don't know what people are saying. You don't know what is in trend. You don't know what is in vogue. You don't know what is happening at this point in time. So you need to know what is going on at every point in time. Stay informed, stay up to date, so that you do not regret remaining in the dark ages or remaining in the past while people have moved on and left you where you are. So stay updated on current trends, on what is happening in your industry, on what is happening in different areas of life, so that you are always relevant and you can always apply that information and adapt it to whatever it is that you need to improve on. One of the regrets of older people is that they did not travel a lot. Many of them were just trying so hard to earn a living. They were saving up and saying, we'll go on vacation, we'll go next year, we'll go next month, and then the time never came. And before they knew it, they were old and gray. And now they couldn't go anywhere because time had gone. They had kids, they had grandchildren, and now they are settled. So don't have that regret of not traveling. Travel now that you're younger. Go and see the world. Go and get some experiences. Go and see how other people live. Go and taste their food, foreign foods you've not eaten before. Go and taste them. Go and taste sushi. What is it you've not eaten? Any food you've not eaten that they don't have in your place, or it's not the staple of the people in that place, go and eat something different. Go and feel the weather. Go and experience their weather. You want snow? Go and experience snow. You want winter? Come on, go over there where there is winter and experience winter. So try out new things. Go and make friends who speak a different language than you. Go and meet people on another time zone. Go and meet people in another continent. Go and meet people in another country. Go and make new friends. Go and make new friends from all over the world. Get experiences and make memories now that you're younger. Because before you know it, the time will be gone. And you may not be so nimble. You may not be able to move about as easily as you do now. The time will go. And you may not have something to look back on. Then it becomes a regret of, if I had known, I would have gone. I would have gone 10 years ago. I would have gone 5 years ago. So now that it is still early, go on that trip. Take a vacation, travel, see the world, see this green, beautiful earth, and look at how beautiful it is. There is so much you cannot see from your corner of the world. There is so much you cannot experience from where you are, and you need to globetrot and see just how beautiful and how diverse yet united that the world is. So travel today, because it will give you experiences, it will give you memories, it will give you new friends, it will give you new connections, it will make you have a good story to tell when you're older. It will give you something to reflect on, something to smile back at, something to reminisce on when you're older. So take that trip today. Take that trip today and do not leave it off until next year, because you can't tell what responsibility is coming for you next year. You can't tell what will take up your time next year. So the sooner you do it, the better for you. The final tip I will give you is take good care of your health. Many people who are ill regret not taking care of their health. If you go to the hospital, you will see many people, CEOs, who will tell you that they overworked themselves, that they should have taken a break, that they should have eaten good meals. that they should have stopped eating junk, that they should have taken more water. You would hear these people tell you about their regrets and what they should have done better. So instead of having a similar regret, why don't you start taking care of your health now? Why don't you start making sure that you're sitting in a good posture? Why don't you start making sure that you're not ruining your spine? Why don't you start making sure that you're not becoming obese with all that junk food you are eating? Why don't you cut down on the alcohol now that it is early and your livers and kidneys are still functioning well? Why don't you take care of your health? Health is wealth. If you lose your health, there's no amount of money that you can use to get it back if it is completely ruined. So now that you still have your health, now that you're not in a critical health situation, I advise you to take care of your health. I advise you to do your best to ensure that you're healthy. Exercise, drink water, cut down on the junk, eat healthy food, take fruits, take a walk, do something that is good for your health, so that in the long run you will thank yourself. In the long run you will be grateful that you have the wealth and you also have the health. Do not despise your health, because it will come back and bite you. It will come back and bite you and you will be full of regrets. Now that it is not late, start taking care of your health. Health is wealth. If you have all the money in the world and you're not healthy, you will not be happy. You will not be able to accomplish your goals. You will not be able to do those things you want to do. So now that you still have your health, take care of it. Nurture it. Pamper yourself. Give yourself a treat. Get some rest. Get some rest. Sleep 8 to 9 hours a day. That is what medical experts tell us to do. Get some rest. And make sure that you're making your health a priority. Make your health number one. Number one, every single day. Stop sitting so long. Get up from that chair and take a walk, even if it's for 15 minutes. Get your eyes off that screen. Take care of every part of your body. Take care of your mental health too, because mental health is also part of it. Take care of yourself. That is one way to show that you love yourself. And that is one way to show that you have plans for your future. So take care of your health now, so that you don't live in regret when you become sick and you cannot do anything to improve your health. I have a video on 5 tips on how to improve your life. The link is here in the description of this video. Please watch that video and get better insight on how to take care of your health all round, so that you live a life that is devoid of regrets. Life is lived in the moment. Every moment counts. Every moment makes up your life. So start taking care of your life today. Start living in fullness, in awareness. Be more aware of every moment of your life, so that it does not pass you by. And then you ask yourself, where did it go? Do not do things that you will live to regret, whether it is in terms of destroying your health or destroying your wealth. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your relationships, so that you do not live a life of regret when you're older. I hope you live a life that is full of joy, a life that you can look back on and say, yes, I lived the way I wanted and I'm glad I have no regrets. I hope you live a full, happy life, and I hope that you become your very best. We at Inspire Central are wishing you the very best and hoping that you live your life to the fullest. If this video has positively impacted you, if these tips have been useful to you, please drop your comments below and tell me how these tips have helped you to live a life that is free of regrets. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video and you would like to see more of such videos, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. And by the way, it is free of charge. Simply click subscribe and you become a subscriber. You become a fellow inspirer, and we'll be happy to have you join us. Don't forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like and share my videos. Thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. I hope it has made a positive impact on you. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much. Inspire Central. Inspire Central.